Goats. Welcome back. Episode 382, March 30th. Is this the last day of March?
No, you got tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
Damn it.
Dude, do the knuckles. 30, not 30. 31, not 31.
You're supposed to say the months, dude, not the number.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
but you can do
I've
it.
never heard this before.
You didn't know that? I know what
No.
you're talking about.
You can do it with the days too, because they alternate. Every 31's every other month.
Wait, show me this. Show me
Yeah,
this.
go ahead. Give 'em a
I've
lesson.
never heard this before.
Well, I don't know about
fair.
the month thing. I know it's like, so you got January as your first knuckle. January has 31 days. So you go 31 days, not 31 days, because February doesn't. March has 31. April does not have 31. May has 31. June does not have 31. And so they just
I got
alternate.
you. Okay, I didn't know that. See, I learned something new tonight.
That's that upstate
Not
South
advice.
Carolina education.
Oh,
Let's go. Shots fired.
Let's go.
Episode 382, we're the MLB Goats National. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Pencil Day. How about some fun stats about pencils? Because before we get into that, we're going to talk about, we got NCAA tournament Final Four is set. We've got NFL meetings or coaches meetings. We've got NFL officiating rules. We got MLB officiating rules. We got Tiger Woods got arrested. We got Gary Woodland's an absolute monster. We love it. Big win for him. And then we got some other food stuff we're going to talk about. So a lot to talk about. But National Pencil Day, here's some fun facts, boys. One pencil can draw a line measuring up to 45 miles.
I don't believe it.
Whoa.
Do you believe that?
No.
Because you have to sharpen it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can put it back down.
No,
He's
it's
talking
not
about
the
the
same
lead
line.
and
It's not the same line. It's not the same line. If you pick your pencil up and put it back down and start again, it's a new line.
That is true.
Yeah.
And I
Let's
don't know if you've ever done any construction work, AK, but if you run a pencil over some wood, that thing goes down quick.
It eats it, buddy.
Hey, what about asphalt though? Asphalt too. That'll wreck. That'll be shards of lead everywhere.
I'm pretty sure you just paint asphalt. I wouldn't use a pencil
Dude,
for it.
don't let your high school coach.
Yeah,
draw the line.
let's bring the pencil out on black asphalt. Let's see if we can see that line.
Don't let your high school coach draw, because you remember looking down the sideline after your high school coach would paint the sideline.
No. Look, I'll give credit where credit's due. Hugh could paint a line.
He wrote it, huh?
He would lay that string down. And
Did he have two strings or just one?
That would be a real long string for the soccer field.
I can see that. I can see that.
And he lay it down and just follow the line. I'm out there running around trying to hit him with soccer balls and stuff.
Of course.
Hugh could paint a line. He also would
square it up.
Well, he would also do our backyard when we were growing up. Whatever season it was, if it was football season, he painted a football field out there. If it was baseball season, he painted the lines. Our little dog pen that our dogs would stay in was the wall. I mean, he set it up.
I love going to your house, dude, because there was always some sort of athletic something to do, and then you slapped it, play like a champion today, going down the stairs.
Yeah,
love that.
We did not. It did say that, but then they changed it to national champion after me and my brother won.
There you go.
That's what it says now.
Now you got to change the Hall of Fame.
I had to think about it. I'm like, did it say that? Because now it says national. I was like,
no, you got to change the Hall of Famer.
I have to tell Hugh to pay HOF on that thing.
Hey, by the way, Flat Jacks, he got invited to a home run derby up in Boone.
Really?
My mom took videos. I was telling my wife on the way back today, I was like, he was hitting absolute missiles. And I'm talking like, she was like, it didn't even look like he was swinging hard. I'm like, you don't understand that he was born to hit a baseball.
Yeah.
Like that
and a
dude
baseball really far.
Missiles. I was watching, and I just told her, I was like, dude, that was impressive. To get up there, not have swung a bat in years. I don't know, he like
that's
17.
what I was wondering. Like, you didn't
17?
Didn't even warm up, or like hasn't played ball in years. Just it's been doing the work life, dad life thing, and just gets up there and cranks 17 in a home run derby.
He just took a day off of work, rode up the mountain, and hit 17 dingers, and then just rode back down.
You can hear the announcement guy. I'll send you the video, and it's just like, shoo,
did he win?
Shoo. I don't know. I didn't even ask. And he was wearing the hats Edge is wearing right now, hitting all his dingers.
Nice.
He's wearing the. He goes, by the way, I need my check. I was like, look, dude, you get free MLB Goats merch. What are you talking about? Josh is here. We're filming in front of a live virtual audience. He said Duke lost. We're gonna get into that, dude. Holy moly! And he knows the red chalk. Josh knows the red chalk or the red chalk rope, dude. Roll that thing out. Big South is here. So if you listen to the podcast, we're a day late, but that's okay. Normally we go Sundays. It's Monday. We're gonna be at it for about an hour here. And how's it going, Big V South Philly? We're gonna be shouting out people in the chat. And by the way, happy Palm Sunday yesterday to everybody who celebrates Easter week. By the way, loaded up 200 eggs for the nieces and nephews while I was at home with Texas weekend. Absolute hit. One of Texas kids found the golden egg that I put more money in. There's nothing better than watching nieces and nephews do a freaking Easter egg hunt, dude. Yeah. That is, they're like I need like Kentucky racehorses about to run the Kentucky Derby. Like you just put them in the stalls and they're just like foaming at the mouth. And you say, all right, go. And they just gone. It's incredible. Nice. And the one little guy that found the golden Easter egg, he was losing his mind. He was Texas like I think his fourth born. And he had lost it. It was awesome. That makes it all worth it, dude.
Hell yeah.
All of it. Also shout out Great Wolf Lodge. I don't know if you guys ever been there, but get your stairs in, buddy. Get your freaking stair. You walk to the top of those slides 500 times, dude. I'm telling you.
How them legs feel today?
My knees and ankles were a little sore. My feet were sore. I'll never go there again without wearing water shoes. The whole time, I'm just like, bring a pair of water shoes. Get ready to walk a bunch of stairs, and they had
you got them soft feet. Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
I don't even wear feet. I don't even wear bare feet in my own house. That's just not who I am.
I got them gator feet though. You know, been dragging that shoes around concrete and asphalt. You know,
can't wear shoes in the house.
You think I'm wearing shoes? You know what I'm wearing, Josh. Pay here, Josh. You know what I'm wearing, dude.
Look how thin those things are.
Yeah, like one side of it is about half ripped all the way through.
I look like a 4-iron.
Hey, this
thing was flat as could be with a little butt at the end, a little 4-iron.
These things are way different than Uggs and Ofos or whatever those sandals are called, where they put a bunch of padding on there. Dude, this thing, I'm basically walking on my bare feet. This thing's looks like
AK's been wearing those sliders for so long. It's got the impression of his feet in it, you know. Form-fitting, true life.
Yeah, if somebody else put those slides on, they wouldn't feel right because the grooves would be all messed up.
Hey, the Air Force Ones, dude, these things are non-existent.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, dude! But shout out to the Great Wolf Lodge. That's why I was off the grid for like 3 days, dude. We went to Hickory, which was awesome. My wife's a legend there, a volleyball player.
Who won?
Do what?
Who won?
So it was a three-team tournament, and she could not believe that I was wearing my App State shirt. I'm like, if App State was playing Lenore Ryan in football, I would expect you to wear a Lenore Ryan shirt.
100%.
Like, and you run your mouth until the scoreboard is done. Mm-hmm. But I was not about to walk up in there with it. Now, after I wore a shirt afterward. I wore an LR shirt after that. I was like, I'll support this college any day, except when they're playing App State. They were doing some round robin thing where Lenore Ryan played Gardner Webb. Lenore Ryan lost, and then Gardner Webb played App. We didn't hang around for Lenore Ryan App because App destroyed Gardner Webb, and Gardner Webb destroyed Lenore Ryan. And she was like, "You ready to go?" I was like, "I see what you're doing here."
Yeah, she didn't want to
pay the piper.
Yeah, she didn't want to face the music.
So he said nothing more reminding of water shoes and walking in a pool dominated by kids. Hey, I'll tell you this. Went into the wave pool. Early in the day, it was cold, pretty chilly. Later in the day, very warm in the wave pool.
Interesting.
Didn't want to be in the wave pool very long.
No.
But, dude, that place, you will spend some money. Hey.
Sure.
By the way, your boy hit the jackpot in the big ball thing that drops down from the ceiling twice for both my kids. There's nothing better than being a dad and hitting the jackpot for your kid in an arcade full of other kids, and you just stand there with the DB arms.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Hey, y'all hear that?
There you go.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that jackpot? And it makes this huge sound. Jackpot sounds like DJ Khaled. And another one.
What'd you have to do to hit it?
this circle's going around like it's this platform, square platform table. There's a circle going around with a bunch of holes in it, and each hole has a different value of tickets. And the ball comes from the ceiling and drops straight down into one of the holes, or misses and bounces around and then lands in one of the holes. Your boy went straight, nothing but net, straight into the jackpot twice. And the jackpot's a smaller hole because it's got a plastic ring around it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I was all over that thing.
How many times did you play it before you hit a jackpot, Squash?
3 times the first time, and then 3 times the second time. Okay. I had that thing down to us. So once you figure it out, you just gotta know it. So, but anyways, Great Wolf Lodge is a lot of fun. Do what?
You gonna spill the beans?
What do you mean?
You gonna tell everybody else how to win?
Oh. All right. So when that thing's turning, it turns the same speed every time. You want to hit it right in the middle of the hole before it. So if it's spinning, say it's spinning clockwise, and the jackpot gets up to about 11 o'clock, the other hole's at noon, and that's when you hit it. You hit it about a hole or half a hole before, depending on the machine.
Yeah, put that lead on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta know it's got to travel. It's like throwing your receiver open. I mean, if this was freaking Anthony Richardson, he'd never do it because he'd wait until it got to the spot, and then he'd try to throw it to him. But that's anticipation right there.
He probably hit 4 out of 10. That's 40%.
He's never been above 50 or 60 or whatever it is. Okay. Yes. Fun. And then the other fun pencil fact, pencils can ride underwater and in zero gravity.
Here's a fun fact for you. Is pencils made of lead.
All right.
Do they have lead in them?
I thought it was carbon.
No, it's graphite.
Dang. Is graphite made of? What's graphite made of?
Couldn't tell you that.
Graphite. Why do they call them lead pencils then?
It used to be lead, but
graphite is pure. Graphite is pure form of the element carbon. Oh, we were both right. How did I even know that?
Back in our day, they changed it from lead to graphite because everybody was worried about lead poisoning. And
there you go.
Because we all used to bite on our pencils, like.
Yeah, and all them kids in the upstate of South Carolina up there, biting them pencils and worried about.
I'll tell you what, though. Was there anybody cooler in y'all's school than the kid that had the NFL pencils?
Do I need to go get them? I got a whole box upstairs, buddy.
You still got
Me and Cox used to run a business out of those things.
Are you serious?
Oh, dude, I got a whole box of them. They're in my son's room.
I will tell you this, though. I could not stand writing with those 0.5 or 0.7 lead pencils that you click at the top.
Mechanical pencils, yeah.
Give me an old-fashioned pencil.
Ticonderoga, a number 2 Ticonderoga.
I mean, that's like you wanted an old pencil because, especially if you got something new to wear, so you could go up and sharpen it.
The fat pencils were where it was at. The fat ones. Yeah, that was the ticket.
Dude, when they made 0.9 lead, that's where it was at. That's when you could count on that thing. Those stupid. Do you remember that you could put your fingernail on that lead and pop that thing, shoot it across the room?
The greatest.
Get those big fat pencils and come up to a pencil fight during class. You got that Joker wood.
Yeah,
dude. Good memories there. Kids today don't even know. That's right. Josh says those were legendary. Dude, those were legendary. The orange Denver Broncos pencil was like the white buffalo. Holden's here from YouTube. Shepard says mechanical was a bomb in drafting class. Dude, the 0.9. You left your pencil at home. They gave you that oversized pencil. Embarrassing. It's like when you left your gym clothes at home and then you had to wear the Big Bird outfit. That was awful.
Wait, you have to wear a Big Bird outfit?
Oh, yeah. Well, yellow. Like we had a black short.
I thought like your PE teacher actually had a Big Bird outfit that you had.
Oh no. Well, that's basically what they called it. By the way, I just watched Boozer. This guy's about to hit the shot again. Oh! That kills me every single time, dude. What a terrible play. All right, let's salute some sports and get into. He said 0.07 roll it to stay sharp. Okay. All right, Shepard. That the 0.9 was where it was at. Let's just get that out of the way. All right, let's talk some basketball real quick. Salute. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through this basketball recap very, very quickly because it's been a day. Everything's processed. Well, I guess 2 days. Everything's processed. And the Final Four is set. So we get Illinois, UConn, Arizona, Michigan. Now, to get to that point, we had Arizona and Purdue go at it. Number 1 versus number 2 from the West region. Arizona's a wagon.
Yeah.
They are really, really good. And once Braden Smith got hurt for Purdue, curtains over. I don't really have anything else to add to that game. Does anybody else?
No, I mean I took Arizona spread with very high confidence.
Mm-hmm. That's their first Final Four in like almost 25 years or something.
Yeah. But the thing about the Purdue, like, watching, I've only watched half of 3 Purdue games all year, and those are the ones they played in the tournament. So I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about with Purdue. But having seen the games that they did play that I watched, and as close as they had played every opponent they'd played up to this point, and Arizona had beat everybody by 30, you just knew Purdue's time was up.
Yeah. Well, and again, their guy got hurt. I saw him roll his ankle, and I'm like, it's over. Like he was there. And I know he came back in and played, but he sprained his ankle. I don't know if he came out, if he was in a walking boot afterward. I have no idea. But yeah, Arizona beat 1 by 30, 1 by 20, 1 by 20, 1 by 15. They're just mauling everyone.
Yeah. And their next game, this is where I think the NCAA tournament has it wrong.
What do you mean?
The 2 best teams left in the tournament are Michigan and Arizona. And they're playing each other. So
you think they should be able to reseed?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm not saying for the whole tournament. I'm just saying for the Final Four, they should be
This
able
game's
to
going to be awesome. Because these 2 teams, Michigan and Arizona, are just molly-whopping everyone.
Yeah.
Like same thing for Michigan. They went on like a 20-something to nothing or 3 run in the half or whatever it was to beat Alabama, and they're beating everybody by 20. And they smoked Tennessee by what, 20? It was Tennessee. They went on that big run. They beat them by 30.
Yeah.
They went on like a 27-3 run in the half.
So that's my point. I mean, Illinois is beating people too, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you really want a Big Ten national championship game?
Oh, the committees love that, dude. Are you kidding me?
And what the Big Ten loves that, and those 2 teams didn't play for the Big Ten championship. Purdue and Michigan played for the Big Ten championship, and Purdue won. So you're telling me that all these teams just played for their title, and Purdue won, and now you have Michigan versus Illinois. Neither one of them won the conference championship, and who knows who's going to win.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the committees love that. The Big Ten loves it. The committees love it. But I'm telling you that Arizona Michigan is be an awesome game. That should probably be. Should we just go ahead and say that's the national title?
That's what I would argue. That's why I think they should reseed. Yeah, at least consider it.
National title game, 8:50 on Saturday night. How about that? How about the Final Four, April 4th? Wow, Final Four on 4/4. You kidding me? Somebody's got to do a deal of like 4 beers, 4 burgers, 4.
But don't cookies. Do the deal that what team was it?
The half dog.
They got roasted.
Yeah, they you could pour a 16-ounce beer in all 9 cups.
Yeah.
It's not a $9.99.
Yeah, and they were like half hot dogs.
Yeah, they were like mini corn dogs.
Oh man!
You know what? We should be like. You know what? I'm gonna do the 9.99 challenge. I'm gonna heat up 9 mini corn dogs that my kids eat, and then have a 7-ounce beer that Van the Man used to drink, and drink a 6-pack of Corona Ritas or whatever those things are called. Kidding me?
No, you don't have to drink one of them. You just pour it into 9 shot glasses.
That's true. Michigan, absolute wagon. They destroyed Tennessee. And then Illinois and Iowa. Illinois, I don't think Illinois ever got by. I don't think Iowa ever. I think Illinois has been in control of the entire tournament. They've been beating people by a lot too.
I agree, but they've also had the weakest schedule.
Does Stojakovic's son play for them?
I think so.
Saw that. It's like Peja Stojakovic, and his son's like Alejandro or Alexander or something. So, but that's the Elite Eight. That was, I didn't, again, your boy was off the grid. We were doing all kinds of stuff outside. And then I did end up catching the end of the Duke game, and I've watched the Duke game a couple of times here lately.
Yeah, so I successfully picked the first 3 games that we just talked about. Didn't really think twice about it because I just knew those teams would cover.
Right.
And then I came to this Duke UConn game, and I was like, UConn has been playing well. I don't think Duke has played that well this tournament. They've had spurts. They needed their injured point guard to come back last game to squeak by St. John's. I think UConn's going to cover. It was like plus 5.5. So I start watching the game, and it's at halftime, and I'm like, I totally missed this one. Like, I should have known that Duke was just like, they were figuring out it and going to put it together. And then UConn started climbing back. The game got to they were down 3, and they were shooting the free throw. The guy shot the free throw. He missed the first one. I was like, there was like 10 seconds left. I was like, all right, my daughter's trying to get me to play a game. I'm going to go play the game with her. There's 10 seconds left. They're down hopefully by 2. If the guy makes second free throw, like, this bet should win. And then I sit down in the playroom and I hear like the loud cheering, screaming, and from the announcers. And I'm like, dang, what did I miss? I walked out there. I missed everything that happened. I just saw UConn celebrate.
Dude, it was. Did you ever see the play?
I saw the 3, like where he shot it from. I didn't see how they got the ball back.
Dude. So, oh my gosh, dude, if you're a Duke fan, you have to be puking all over yourself with the way that they've lost the last 2 games in the tournament. Last year in Houston, they were up by 10 and didn't score a point for like 10 minutes and lost in miserable fashion last year. And then this year, I don't know if it was John Shire. I don't know whose idea it was, but they were trying to advance the ball. Like the guy on the inbound, right? They were up by 2. The guy on the inbound was running the baseline. He gets it to the bigger boozer, right?
Yeah.
The bigger boozer passed it to his back to the guy who inbounded it along the in the lane, and then he passes it to the other boozer, the point guard boozer, around midcourt. Well, at this point, there's like 4 seconds left. And the other boozer is just like dribbling and then picks up his dribble and then freaks out and then tries to throw it down court to advance the ball down the court. Well, it gets blocked by the Caravan guy. And then UConn ends up with it. And the clock's ticking, and then he kicks it to what's-his-face, Mullins. Mullins gives it back to Caravan, and then back to Mullins, and he hits it from the parking lot. And it was just like, what is Duke doing? Why are you not just holding the ball?
Yeah.
It was like
one of those things.
Yeah.
You're up 2. Make them foul you. Shoot 2 free throws. Go up by 4. They can't win.
And so everybody's debating online about, like, oh, was this John Shire? Was it Boozer? And then Boozer did the interview afterward, and it was just like, that's what happens when you have young teams.
Yeah, freshmen.
They don't know. That's why you always want the team.
And Boozer wasn't. I mean, I know he played a significant amount, but he wasn't the starting point guard.
But if you hate Duke, that was probably one of the greatest. Outside of last year, you thought it couldn't get any better than that. Well, buddy, it was.
How much do you think Bima put on Duke?
I don't know. He's here, though. He said the boys are buzzing. I don't know. But he probably put a lot on UConn. I mean, Duke was up at 19 at one point. And I watched the last half of the game here, and I'm just like, they just blew it. They just kept turning the ball over.
I mean, that's what UConn was down 19. They cut it to 15 at halftime. And I was just like, man, this is going to ruin my – I was on a hot streak. I'd gotten 3 in a row. UConn's going to do it for me.
That was I was watching, like, we were sitting we had come back from sliding and doing all this stuff in Great Wolf Lodge, and then we came back to the room, my son and I, and he and I were watching it on my phone. The end of the last, I don't know, couple of minutes of the game. We hadn't seen any of it, and he went away and they hit the shot. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. He comes in, what? And I showed him the video and he goes, oh, and he does whatever little 7-year-olds do. They're like, oh, with the hand over the back.
Yeah.
Where'd you even learn that, dude? But he was losing it. So, but what a ridiculous game that was. I mean, that's March Madness, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the games were I mean, these were the best teams.
Well, you're 0 for 1 on your big board so far this year.
What was it?
AK said that Illinois versus Houston will be the game of the week. That was not true.
Tear it up.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. When did they play Houston? There it is. Yeah, they lost by 10. Not a good game. Houston was not good. So
I was doing well at the second round. I'm like about to finish last in our pick'em league. I can't get any more points.
Well, you picked Houston and pretty much submarined our Millie Goats podcast.
Yeah,
by picking Houston. How dare you?
That was a mutual decision, though.
We believed in Samson, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know the Big Ten was unbeatable in apparently any playoff there is. Just bet on the Big Ten. But
those schools have the biggest alumni and a lot of money.
Yeah. I just can't believe the Final Four is on April 4th. So it's 4-4 Final Four. That's just blowing my mind, dude. I love palindromes. Dude, if you're Duke, oh my gosh, man. What a brutal. I mean, that's brutal. All right, speaking of the bracket challenge. Here we go. Nate Liao is winning, followed by Cox. Cox is in second, but I don't know. I haven't looked at their brackets yet. I don't know if he can catch this guy who's 99.7. Shout out Nate.
Well, you can see one has a max score of they can get 1460 and Cox max can get 1390.
I don't know what that means. I wonder if there's any way for him to catch him, but it might be over. Hey, look who else is up here.
Oh.
Tex.
Oh.
Tex up in there, tied for third. About to get a podium. Hey, is he our basketball guy?
Might be.
Friday AKC's up there. His name is Jack State. Jack State was snubbed. That guy, dude. I love that guy. Okay. So there you go. There's your tournament update. Nate can close this thing out. We'll see what happens over the Final Four weekend.
Did Nate win it last year?
I don't know. Can't remember who won it last year. I'll have to look.
I don't know. It just seems like Nate won it last year.
I'm not sure. Anything else on the final? I do have some slides that we're going to go over. Just from the game, but I'm going to pull those down. Just from I've got like a little chronological. I love to find stupid slides. And then talk about them. First, shout out at hattie.hats.enc Instagram. Got the nice hats right here. Flaps is wearing them, hitting bombs, hitting dingers. Edge has got one on. I've got one on. Winner of our bracket that we just showed is going to get one of these bad boys and some cash. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Did you guys see this when Houston was playing Illinois?
No.
The NCAA had to come out and give a statement on the horn malfunction in Houston. An unfortunate equipment malfunction caused an 11-minute delay in today's South Regional Championship with 7:43 remaining between Illinois and Iowa. The scoreboard control system froze, which also caused the integrated horn to freeze as well, leading to the horn going off for approximately 7 minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
Good gracious.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. To silence the horn, they had to shut down the main center video board, which is connected to the horn. They had to go re-warm up again. They had the shot clock were not affected. The manual horn was being used the rest of the game.
Jeez.
I don't know why it just sit there, horns going off the whole time. Oh,
Leaving
man.
a place with a migraine.
Dude, for real. Like,
those things are loud too.
Yeah, bad. Like, you would have to leave, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I could sit through 7 minutes. That's like Guantanamo Bay stuff.
Yeah, that's bad. Okay, so after the after the UConn game, this fan, this is a tweet from PHC Lap on Twitter. He says, "We all saw it. Mullins from the I-95 corridor. In the ensuing celebration, my buddy was jumping in elation and completely tore his Achilles. He just got back from the ER. Was it worth it? You bet your bleeping bleep it was." And there's a picture of him and his buddies with his absolutely ruptured Achilles. One of his buddies is holding his leg up.
Laughing.
Dude, the boys, are you kidding me? You kidding me?
Tell me you're not in shape or getting too old to be wearing a jersey.
He's got the jersey on, and he busted his Achilles celebrating. Oh my gosh, dude.
There's nothing like your team doing something like that, though.
Oh, when USA scored the golden goal, dude, I jumped up out of the chair. I didn't know what was going to happen when I went up in the air. Like, usually my team gets to a big game and I just put my hands in my face, my face in my hands, like the Niners blowing it against every Super Bowl they've been in the last 3 years. I don't get those a lot. The only one I've gotten in the last 10 years is the freaking golden goal from the USA. But, dude, that's my greatest fear is blowing an Achilles. That's one injury I don't want at all.
Yeah, agreed.
So, shout out to Dan Hurley, though. Since 2023 in March Madness, 2 titles, 3 Final Fours, 17-1 record, 17-1 against the spread. The only one loss was against national champion Florida by 2. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, Josh said a big combo is the warm-up time by condensing how many venues host the tourney. Yeah, they need to do a better job.
Yeah, like games when there's not games all day long. Games should not be starting after 10 p.m.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
Wasn't the game on Saturday night halftime was at 11 o'clock?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. I was asleep, but yeah, it was late.
The dude who hit the shot, Braylon Mullins, he said he thought it was for the tie. He had no idea that he had just won the game. He's another one of those dudes with his sideburns shaved off. That's obviously the new.
Yeah, that's it.
But he's from Indiana. I think he's from Indianapolis. Now he's going back to Indianapolis for the Final Four.
Nice.
So, what a can you imagine, dude?
Yeah. Now it's like for those things I don't imagine myself doing anymore. I think about what it's gonna be like if one of my kids does that.
Mm-hmm.
And you obviously are just as excited, but it's that's where my head goes now.
That's crazy, dude. I think was it his parents or Hurley's parents or somebody's parents? They were just they couldn't believe it happened.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. Revenge game, right? 1990, Duke beat UConn in a game winner in the Elite Eight. And then in 2026, UConn beats Duke on a game winner in the Elite Eight. So Duke Pitino didn't get revenge for Leitner and St. John's, but then UConn got revenge on Duke. So revenge games.
That's not the shot though. Different shot.
No, different
They're
shot.
playing Kentucky when he hit the shot.
92. 1 seeds were 134-0 when leading by 15 points at halftime before today. Now they're 134-1.
Love stats like that.
That is so brutal, dude. I mean, if you're John Shire, the way you've lost the past few games, epic collapses. I mean, we put out the 28-3 meme. Everybody knows. And so here come the conspiracy theories after UConn wins, right? Dan Hurley, after the shot was made, gets in the ref's face. I don't know. Did you see that video?
No.
Dude, they make the shot and he's walking around doing the Conor McGregor, and then he goes up to the ref and like gets in his face and like headbutts him for a second. So everybody's saying that should have been a technical and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, dude, just hold on to the ball, Duke, and you win the game. Like, don't come here after the fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's a nutcase, dude.
Yeah, he's wild. He's a loose cannon.
So
Sean Decker, didn't he the
he's here from
Sam
Wisconsin.
Decker? Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Decker from the parking lot.
Yep. Gus Johnson back before he lost it. And also, shout out to the broadcast booth, dude. Like, who was the guy that was in the booth? I know it was Grant Hill, which was that had to be horrible for him to watch.
Oh yeah.
And who's the other guy he does with Grant Hill? Gosh, I can't
Is it
remember his name.
Rathers? Is it Rathers?
Yes, Rafferty.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. So that's the celebration for UConn. All right, good for you. Duke, the men's basketball, tweeted out during the game 14-0 run, 40th kill shot of the year.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Just like AK, always jinxing people.
Nope. Are you talking about what were you talking? Oh, you're talking about Call of Duty.
God, did he?
He won 2 in a row, and I said we're unstoppable right now. Nobody can beat us. We're going for the 3-peat, and Edge immediately like threw his controller on the ground, and we didn't win another one the whole night.
We
okay,
lost the next 3 back to back to back. Just like him shaving his damn beard, and the Rangers in the playoffs.
I don't believe in that nonsense. Rangers aren't making. They were the first team eliminated from the playoffs. They got eliminated. So I'm be shaving my beard all summer, boys. Get used to it.
Welcome to being a Blackhawks fan. We're usually the first ones up.
So yeah, Duke men's basketball. Maybe don't tweet during the game, kill shots and such. This is from Chris Vanini. He says the Boozer twins had 4 turnovers in the last 13 minutes and 12 seconds, including 10 leading to 10 UConn points. That included 2 in the last minute and 5, leading to 2 UConn 3-pointers, including the game winner. Maybe don't do as many commercials, Boozer brothers.
Yeah.
Does that mean they have to stop the
I thought they didn't like to share, like they were sharing to the other team.
Somebody should read it and be like, I meant this close to being in the Final Four. And then the all-time meme of John Shire. Dude.
Is that at the game?
After the shot goes in, dude, he's making this just completely befuddled face, man. Like this is a meme now.
Unzip the zipper a little bit.
Well, his face, dude. It's like we got to start making memes off this thing. It's like when my wife asked, did I take out all the trash from the house or empty all the garbage cans from the house? And I just look like John Shire's stupid face after he gets beat. We need to. I'm going to send you this, and let's just start making memes. Oh my gosh, what a terrible shot. Now, don't worry, guys. Coach K speaks out on an unforgettable night of basketball. He said, quote, "It was heartbreaking. I could not fall asleep last night." Yeah, right, dude. You're fist pumping. You're loving John Shire.
Nah, he handpicked Shire.
But John Shire can't be to the Final Four in like his first 2 to 3 years he's been at Duke.
He handpicked him, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but you don't want him to get it that
like
easy.
Belichick handpicked what was the Mayo?
Gerard Mayo? Yeah, sure did. It was. I just can't believe it. Why do we care what he says? He's not the coach anymore. Where does he even come? Oh, it's the Pat McAfee show.
Because he's a Duke legend, man.
Still.
Yeah, why is he going on McAfee after the Duke game? Loss.
Yeah. We haven't seen him on I haven't seen him on actually I've been watching McAfee, but has he been on there all year?
Yeah, all basketball season. Yeah. He's like he's like their number 1 basketball analyst.
Are you making that up?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. It's like, damn it, he almost had me.
I was like, I wonder how much he paying him.
Before this, true. Paid Rodgers $1 million. Who knows how much he paid him? There's the free throw. The free throw debate. that Duke, leading up to this game through 3 rounds, they had 21 free throws to Siena 6. They had 23 free throws to TCU's 10. They had 24 free throws to St. John's 8. And at this point, during the UConn game, they had 20-something to UConn's 9.
Mm.
So Siena, TCU, and St. John's took a combined 24 free throws in their game against Duke. Is John Shire a legend or not?
No, he can't be a legend if he hasn't won yet.
Oh, good point.
It's
Can't
their
be a
last
legend if you don't win.
their last 3 losses, or they finished the season with a 35-3 record. Their last 3 losses were by a combined 5 points. And then if you go back to the Houston game where they lost last year, they lost by missing a game-winning shot there by what's his face, Cooper Flagg. So, what does this mean for him?
They blew a big
Shanahan?
lead. They blew a big lead in the North Carolina game too.
Yeah, they did. You're right. North Carolina, they lost on a game-winning 3 there. Holy smokes! Is he Shanahan? Is John Shire the Shanahan of college basketball?
Kind of looks similar. He needed flat. If he came out in a flat bill with a small Duke D logo.
How about the ACC, dude? Blowing 19-point leads in the tournament.
Yeah,
The ACC's cooked, by the way. They got nothing left.
Their football conference.
That's all they. That's what they are now. Soulstone. Enter Thanos in the Soulstone meme. What did it cost to be a football conference? Everything, especially basketball. Using historical. This is from JBR Bracketology. A little tournament update. Historical seed line expectations per team. Multi-bid conferences. Winners were the A-10, the Big East, and the Big Ten. The losers were the ACC and the Western Coast Conference. These are just looking at how many they expected to win and the net change over it. It's a pretty cool little graphic. So the Big East, obviously with UConn, and the Big Ten, huge. The SEC.
Wow. You got to have the big in your name to make it to the Final Four.
Go big or go home.
Yeah. Or 10. If you have 10 teams.
They should make all the fours really big.
Yeah. The Western Coast Conference in the ACC. Terrible. Negative 70% below expectation.
Yeah.
Awful.
Gonzaga got killed. St. Mary's.
Also, BetMGM says the easiest path to the national semifinal. Does this look familiar, boys? Seems like another show, maybe somewhere else during football season, made a path to the championship power rankings. I'm just saying. If BetMGM wants to collaborate, just let us know. We did an entire football season, an entire playoff season of the college football playoff ranking the path to the championships. Okay, come on, just relax. Okay, have anything to say to BetMGM?
Illinois, easiest path.
Yes, minus Houston. Yeah, UConn making it through that gauntlet. Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah. Well, whoever made it through that, theirs was going to look like this. All the blue bloods.
Yeah, it's true. And
because Kentucky was in it too.
Yeah, St. John's was in there too. Like you had all the coaches there.
Yeah.
Shout out UConn. This is just beautiful, guys. The SEC just finished an 0-6 versus the Big Ten in the tournament and the college football playoff combined.
Wow.
They're dead. It's over. Ring the bell. The clocketh striketh midnight for the SEC. It's over. They're not even good in baseball anymore, I don't think.
Really?
You know one place you won't see the stat anywhere on ESPN.
100%.
They will never.
Is the SEC a women's basketball conference now?
Wow.
Ooh, South Carolina.
And LSU.
Did they lose or did they win?
And Texas. Texas is good. LSU. South Carolina.
Yeah. And well, Oklahoma wins the national title in softball every year. Is the SEC? Is it time to pass the torch to the women of the SEC?
Good for them.
That's what I'm saying. There you go. But that's a hilarious stat. They can't beat the Big Ten in football. They can't beat them in basketball.
That's the thumbnail right there for the show.
I love this, dude. Yeah, I might have to put this.
Yeah.
Also, this is for who you should be rooting for if your team didn't make it. This is a map of the county's closest team. Each county is assigned to the closest team in their bracket. So looks like we're rivals, boys. I will be rooting for UConn. I have to because that's what I'm assigned to.
Ooh.
Over here on the East Coast.
Go Big Blue.
Go Michigan, right? Don't you have a Michigan shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Big Orange.
Do you agree with these two? What do you mean go Big Orange?
You're in blue, dude. Or you're Michigan, dude.
No,
yeah, you're
Illinois,
Michigan.
isn't it?
You don't even know where you live.
It's Illinois right there in the center. Right there in the center of the state, dude. Get your
Zoom
binoculars
in on that thing.
He can't.
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Nah, dude. We're Michigan.
I'm claiming it upstate already.
He just wants to be orange. He didn't want to have to change his shirt.
Hey, you know what he can do is just slap a big eye over those Clemson paws whenever he has to put a yard flag out in the spring. Like, hey, it's just 2026 Illinois basketball.
What he should do is just make the put a little line under the paw, so the paw is the dot of the eye.
Ooh. Go lowercase I.
Yeah, lowercase
Clemson
I.
noise.
No.
Oh, all right. Let's talk some. Let's do a little football here, boys. Anything else on the tournament so far?
No.
All right. Here we go. Everybody, shh.
Football. Yay.
All right, boys. Here we go. An annual NFL head coach photo from the league meeting in Phoenix. Where are they meeting at? Hogwarts? Holy smokes! What is? They take the picture there every year?
Yeah, every
I know
year.
they do the picture every year, but do they take it there? I thought it was at a different location.
Yeah, every year, right there.
Look at Liam Cohen on the end there.
Wait, what is this? Hall of Fame?
No, it's the head coaches meeting. They take it every year.
Oh, head coaches meeting.
Zoom in.
Sirianni's got to get a better shirt. You can't. You got to go arms behind the back if you're Sirianni over there on the right.
Yeah, and why he's wearing a golf shirt and everybody else is not.
Yeah. He must like his calves though. He's got shorts on. Sean Payton has shorts on.
Put some
not a lot of other
socks on,
people.
Bravel.
Do what?
Bravel needs to put some socks on.
Yeah.
Look how much bigger Joe Brady is than everybody else.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Right there in the front.
Who's in the middle? Is that Harbaugh? Jim Harbaugh?
Yes. With sunglasses?
Yep.
Brady's 3 down from him.
Oh, I see. Oh, he is a big dude. Dude, look at Robert Saleh just being absolutely jacked over there. There's a lot of skinny jeans in this picture. And there's Andy Reid in his Hawaiian shirt. A lot of skinny jeans.
Wait, where's
Aaron Glenn does have. I think Aaron
I see
Glenn has the
another.
most swagger over there on the left, over here.
Yeah.
That's with his leg kind of cocked out to the side. That's some swagger right there. Who is? Oh, that's McCarthy in the back with his Texas button up right there. Holy smokes, dude! They had to put him halfway behind somebody.
I
They
gotta
could fit
hide
in
that
there,
gut.
dude.
Oh boy.
So they got both the Harbaugh brothers right there.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
Why would you not put the Super Bowl the Super Bowl teams in the middle?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't count.
Well, the Harbaugh's probably. I mean, Jim Harbaugh's competitive, so they were probably like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the middle. Who he probably did some sort of competition for
So
him.
he got cleats on?
I don't know, but he's got some massive shoes on compared to everybody. Well,
B-Most.
everybody else is wearing those slide ins, like the loafers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The hey dudes.
Yeah, basically.
B-Mo said Joe Brady ain't big. It's the same size as us.
Wait,
Right,
what?
dude, look at him in that picture. It's like he's
With B-Mo's
size.
always on tippy toes. He's the same size.
I can't stop looking at Sirianni with his shirt pressed down. Like he ironed his shirt down to it. You can't do that. That's a bad move. So And does Todd Bowles, why is he on the back row? He seems like he's not tall enough to be on the back row. They should have put Joe Brady back there. Is he beside Dan Campbell? I don't know.
Yep.
Anyways, that's the head coach's picture. For those of you who can't see it on the podcast, it's just basically take your Little League baseball team that you got pictures with and photos with and just make it NFL coaches in front of this Harry Potter wizard castle thing. There you go. Anything else on the photo?
No.
All right. The NFL plans to begin hiring replacement officials before the May 31st. You can get my knuckles out. May 31st expiration of its labor deal and deploy them in training camps to have them ready if no agreement is struck with the NFL Referees Association. As one source said today, our direction from owners is not to be unprepared. What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Should they not just pay these guys and like make them full-time employees?
No. They're terrible, dude.
I don't know how that makes them better, you know.
But what do we do to make them better? How do you
Well, how much is a salary getting for a ref right now? Like
I don't know.
$200,000 or what?
Yeah, it's a couple $100,000.
Because I mean, the NFL is probably thinking, like, do you know how many referees are probably foaming at the mouth for an opportunity to come up here to the league and be a referee? So if you don't like what we're giving you, get to stepping. We'll get somebody else to backfill you before your plane touches the ground.
Average annual salary of $205,000 to $250,000.
Dude, I'll go referee and do a better job than those clowns for $200,000 a year just to watch a football game and come
Bro,
on.
you would pull your hamstring so fast trying to run down.
I'd be a field judge.
It should be in there. Just
take
cold shouldering people coming over the middle.
That's what I'm saying,
like,
man. Be there about a linebackers, you know, and you just get in that position. You're just waiting on that tight end.
You start tackling the running back. Edge and meet him in the A gap.
That's right. Damn, dude, I missed my call, and I wonder how long referee school is. I'm gonna go try that out.
They make six figures to go referee.
That's their second job. That's their second job.
I know.
$200,000 is a second job. You're not driving for Uber, dude. I mean, what are we talking about?
No, like I know that we did this thing with this one ref. He is athletic director at his high school.
Okay.
During the week?
Yeah.
And then goes and referees NFL games.
Yes.
He probably flies a private jet out there or something.
I think he's commercial. Like they fly in on Saturday. They watch film from the week before. They go out to dinner. They wake up Sunday, and then they try to get the red eye home or take the first flight out Monday morning.
J.Va, these MFers are getting more money for their part-time second job than they probably are in real life. And then 90% of other people in real life.
I realize that.
$200,000 a year for a part-time job. I mean, like I said,
I think that's why the NFL is saying that they don't want to pay him more.
I wouldn't pay him more either. I'm like, dude, you get to stepping, and we'll have some other jabroni.
I don't understand why, if they're making that much from the NFL. Now they only get it for the 17 weeks of the season, but they're making that much from the NFL already. Like, why do you even have another job? Probably for the health insurance, maybe.
Well, I guess what are you going to do during the? I guess their argument is like, if you get we can get better if you pay us more so that we can make this a full-time job. But I'm sitting here thinking, now that I just said that, I'm like, what more do you need? $250K.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's negotiating for them too? Like, what are we doing here with the refs?
Well, they're a union too, so they have a rep.
But I'm saying they should be. I think what they were saying, the statement that I've got on the screen here is, they're continuing to put out false and misleading information. The bottom line is our official work of the wealthiest sports league in America. The profits far exceed any of the others. Now they're saying like the NFL is making all this money, but we're not getting a cut of it. And it's like, you're different than the players, dude, because
this is what This is what drives me up the wall, dude. Like every corporation in America is like this. Like there's a CEO, there's a C-suite of people to get paid more than the plant workers that work at Michelin. Like it's just a fact of life. Just learn your effing place and go to work. Like what? So what? Like the NFL is a multi-billion-dollar company, and all of a sudden the referees are like, "Well, we want our cut." Well, okay, get to stepping. Like I used to have this same argument with welders when I was on the gas side of things. Welders was like, "Well, we're the backbone of the gas company," and I'm like, I can go hire this kid that just graduated high school and burn a rod and pay him a quarter of what you're getting paid. So what are you trying to hold me hostage? I don't think so. No, get to stepping, and it's everybody's always like, well, you're getting paid a lot. I need my cut. Well, why don't you take some risk and go out and do better for yourself? How about that? Like that is the most annoying thing is like, it's just a Me Too movement or whatever it's called, where they're like, I want to get paid because you're getting paid. What sense does that make in America?
Well, I mean, they're going to lose.
It drives me crazy.
They're losing.
Get to stepping.
Their argument is our officials are substantially undercompensated compared to baseball and basketball umpires and referees.
Okay, well, guess what? You picked the wrong sport to be an umpire.
They do 160 games a year.
Yeah, and yeah,
they probably are full time too because they work 9 months of the year.
I'll tell you who's itching to be a referee right now is the people on the chain gang.
Yeah.
Hey, bring them back. You don't think they already took one aspect of your you don't think they can put a drone up there?
That's what I'm saying. The guys
you don't
in
think
the
they
chain
can put a
gang
drone
are
up
like,
there?
Hey, if he quits tomorrow, I'll be in this spot. I promise you.
Well, they said that they're going to bring up some dudes from college and like they're going to get the call to the big leagues.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Just makes everything worse though, because then college needs refs, so they bring up high school people.
I hope they take that old guy who I'm talking about, J.V., the old guy, the ACC rep, the old guy that looks like Woody the Woodpecker with his little pointy schnoz who's can't see the football period, and move him up to the NFL specifically for 49ers games.
Oh my gosh, dude. Well, they're getting a raise, 6.45% annual growth rate compensation. They're insisting on a 10%.
That's another thing. Like most corporate America gets what, a 3% annual raise?
Yeah, 3 to 4%.
They're getting 6 and they want more. What are we talking about here, dude? This is mind blowing. Mind blowing.
They're feeling themselves. They're feeling themselves. If you don't think the XFL is not going to send drone referees out there next with iPad faces, you're out of your damn on those little Segway things. You're out of your mind, dude.
Hey, side note, I watched what is it? The CFL game the other night. UFL, yeah, bro, it's hard to watch. I couldn't do it.
The execution is not the coaching and the execution. Like they just don't execute at a high. They don't execute at a high level.
It's not motivating. Yeah, it's
and the trenches are not. Everything gets blown up in the trenches. Like it's weird. Like I want to watch it, and I do watch it. Like I was watching it the other night, and they were good games, but it's just like it's tough.
It's like a 7-on-7 instead of an actual football game. That's what it is. Like if you can't throw it, you're done.
If we can see from the naked eye, like, man, these guys aren't executing the plays well, then
Yeah.
But
Friday KC is 100% right. J-Val would have to take a pay cut to be NFL.
Yep.
Dude, J-Val, I'm telling you, he balls. He's one of the little secret ballers. He's like, hey, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other night we were talking trash, right? This was, I don't know, probably a week or two ago. And I was, thinking I'm a big badass because I'm a gold member at Marriott. Jay was like, I'm double platinum for life. And I'm like, is that even real?
He's just making up. He's just making up with colors and stuff.
Yeah. I already beat the Marriott game. It's titanium platinum.
There you go. Yeah,
he's at the credits at the end of the game, like Mario Kart. You beat the Mario Kart game, you're at the credits. They just start rolling.
That's not something to be proud of, though. That means I spent a lot of nights away.
J-Vi's got one of them credit cards when he drops it on the ground. Ting! It goes ting, 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 ting. It's like the little Wayne song, Well, I can't say that on. Never mind.
Gamecocks in the top 25 in baseball. Jacksonville Regional has a nice ring to it. Let's go, dude. Make it happen then. Joe Burrow suggested an 18-game NFL season. His proposal is one regular bye week per team, and then one league-wide bye week in week 13 for the Pro Bowl. And then the Pro Bowl is a 7-on-7 skill set. Nobody cares what the Pro Bowl is. You can stop right there.
And none of the players are gonna halfway through the season play a 7-on-7.
Absolutely not.
No
Especially
way.
if you get rid of the you know what you do with the Pro Bowl? Make them play golf or go make them play Madden or something.
Let me ask you this. I'm surprised he said 18 games though, because when does he finish the full season?
That's why he don't care. He chose 18 because it gives him an extra week to play a game. Coming back
and the
from
Bengals
injury.
are already eliminated by then, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter for him.
Well, normally that's when he comes back usually from his injuries around 14, week 14.
He probably should have said, let's go to 25-game season, because he's still been able to make the whole thing.
Just be like, hey, you know what? Keep going, Roger Goodell. You want to play 19 games? Let's do it. You won't.
Just give it a thumbs up. Yep.
You're gonna run out. You're gonna run out of countries to put football games in, buddy. All right, little baseball news. The baseball umpires don't show this to the NFL refs. They'll be furious. They have that. What's the ABS? What's this? The automatic something balls and strikes, right?
Yeah.
Automated balls and strikes.
Yeah. Automated ball strike. That's what it is. Challenge system. So hitters challenge. So there's this whole weird way that you have to do it. Like hitters can challenge it, but if you don't get it the first time, you lose a challenge. If you get it, you get to keep your challenges. I don't know. It's something weird. So hitters can challenge. They were 9 of 15. Catchers challenge. They were 10 for 14. Pitchers challenge. They were 0 for 1. Overall, 19 for 30. So they're basically just somebody like. I think that's incredible.
It's almost 2 for 3.
Yeah. Hey, that's Hall of Fame numbers. It's incredible that the umps are wrong that much.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think it's also that because if you watch some of this where they challenge it and they pull it up in a little box, the ball is like touching the line, and you're judging that going in at 97 miles an hour. You're gonna make a judgment guess. Like it's. I don't know. I think it's going to do what it does. The athletes are getting better in literally painting the box, because of their talent. And it's one of those 50-50 things where you can take a shot at it either way, and they're getting it wrong.
I think it's going to do what it does. It's going to be a 50-50 proposition.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's going to end up being. I just think it's going to be a coin flip.
Somebody challenged it the other night. I don't know if it was for the Braves game or what, but I was like, they apparently won their challenge, and I was like, I don't think that's.
Look, what we need this for? I want you to, put the 999 challenge in from the San Francisco Giants into that thing, and they should overturn it and be like, this is not a 999 challenge. These are not 9 hot dogs,
that's
9 full beers. That's BS. Can I challenge the 999 hot dog with the ABS system? How about that?
They come in with the 999 challenges like, hey, let me get one shot 9 ways.
Yeah, dude.
You just look at them like, oh, what do you want to drop in each one?
Can I use this at home? Is this an app that I can use? Like my wife and I we're discussing something. I'm like, no, you said this. And she said, no, I said this. I'll be like, let me call the ABS challenge system.
You wouldn't have the balls to call them.
No. To be fun. Can you bet on this?
Oh, dude, that's a good bet right there.
Well, does the bet change? If you do a live bet, next pitch is a strike, they go to the challenge.
Ooh,
let's go. Can I use this for my parlays and be like, no, I didn't click that button. Let's take it to click the other one.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. You know how much it would change the people that have been losing by one bet?
Oh, Vegas they'd go under. They'd crater. This guy, CB Buckner, had 8 calls challenged and had 6 of them overturned. He had a bad day.
Jeez, dude.
Man, and there's nothing like you can do the Conor McGregor walk like me winning the jackpot in the arcade. Once you win one of these challenges and the umpire's wrong, like you just stare him down.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that guy needs to go ahead and retire if he's about hitting those numbers.
Missing 6 out of 8. That's bad.
Yeah.
All right. Gary Woodland won
Let's
the
go.
Houston Open, the Texas Children's Houston Open. What an ironic win, too. What a one to win for him, right?
Yeah.
And he just said, quote, "I'm proud of myself right now," when he's holding that trophy. He had brain surgery in 23 to remove a tumor, and it was pressing on the part of his brain that controls fear and anxiety. Diagnosed with PTSD that resulted from the surgery. Went public and told everybody about his PTSD. And it's the week after he did that, boom, won a tournament. And he lost it on the green, and it was incredible.
I'm
And
sure
he
I would have.
mollywopped everybody. Like once he got the lead,
Yeah.
he didn't step off the gas.
Yeah, we were watching it in the day, and he hit one shot into the crowd, and I was like, "Oh God, this could shake it," you know. But he was like, I think he was like 21 under. Next person was like 17 under. I was like, "Oh, dude, he could play my kind of golf and still win this thing," you know.
Absolutely incredible, dude. I just wanted to touch on that. I don't know if you guys have anything else.
Yeah, yeah. I watched the whole thing. It was good to see him win, and like I said, he hadn't won in 6 years or over 6
Since
years.
the
or
U.S.
something like
Open,
that.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
He was on a trajectory of like playing a really good golf, and then
right, yeah, and then had all
Some
this
of-
happen, and his wife was there, and he was like, you know, he literally said on TV, "So I put my wife through all this shit, and she's still standing by me. So like, I'm so proud of her and love her." I was like, "Hell yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about." We all drag our wives through shit.
that's why we love sports, dude.
Yeah, because they're real G's, you know.
Awesome. I love seeing that. Then we pivot to Tiger Woods,
Bro.
dude. Said he wouldn't hire a driver due to privacy concerns.
Dude, hire a driver.
Involved in
Yeah.
a car crash a couple days ago. And I look back on what he was on the first wreck he had. He was on 5 different painkillers, dude. And then I started going down a rabbit hole of like, what do these painkillers do? Well, they don't block receptors to certain chemicals, the happy chemicals that give you euphoria. They enhance the receptors. Meaning once you don't have those in your system, your brain doesn't uptake the feel good stuff, so you automatically think you need it again. I don't know what the hell he's doing, dude.
So he's like, so what was this last wreck? What was he on this though?
I don't know what he was on this time. They haven't done I was just looking back in 2017. I was like, holy shit. I was just curious.
So obviously he's got a pill problem. I mean, because he hadn't had a back surgery or anything recently, right?
Well, he had Achilles.
Achilles.
Like Achilles, yeah, not back. Well, I guess you so probably.
He did something to his back too. He I don't know if he got it fused again. He did something to his back too.
But
because he was gonna be out for his Achilles, so he fixed his back again.
Yeah. He was on Vicodin,
regardless.
Dilaudid, Xanax, Ambien, and THC, like all at the same time in 2017. He was on
That's nuts, dude. Yeah, he's got some issues, but
Yeah.
he's feeling good.
He was
but I
probably
thought
writing the book up there. He was up there so long.
Yeah.
I
He was
thought it was
chubbed.
weird that the cops came out immediately almost and was like, yeah, he's not under the influence of alcohol. Normally they just said, you know, he's under or under the influence of a substance, and they won't say what it is. And they were like, nah, he ain't drunk. He's popping pills.
Well, he blew. He
Oh, he already
blew. He blew a .000. He tried to outsmart and be like, I've been drinking, I'll blow.
And then they pulled her blood. She's like, oh, what is that?
I mean, the memes, that one where the guy's riding the NASCAR race, he's riding.
Dude, I was laughing about
Oh, yeah. No, the best one I saw was Tiger Woods detailing, our car detailing, because he rolled it over. The car still spit shine clean, you know.
I get mad at is everybody's like, he's in so much pain, he has to have these pills. Bull effing S, dude. I am not going to sit here.
Here comes Kasuf over here telling about the doctor stuff.
This is up there with the load management nonsense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pain management is a freaking lie.
Yeah.
They're not solving your pain. If it was pain solutions, we'd have a different conversation, but they're managing your pain. You know what that means? They're keeping you chasing the carrot, right?
Yeah.
They're not solving it. It's BS, dude. Somebody needs to get in this guy's face and be like, you need to get off this junk right now. It's not helping your pain. Don't enable him by telling him his chronic pain can be fixed. You just have to do it over the course of weeks to months, because that's when your receptors readapt to everything. It's BS, dude. I'm not going to sit here and listen to everybody get up there who's in golf who doesn't want Tiger to not talk to them or not come on their shows. Be like, but he's in so much pain. I deal with people in pain every day, and I educate them on the same stuff. You can't get better if you take those pills. Period. You can't.
Maybe he doesn't care about getting better. He just likes flying.
Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. But
I think legitimately think he just likes popping pills by now.
What do you think went through his head when his car came to a stop right there?
He's
do you
like,
think
not
that
again.
do you think he sat there for a second with a deep breath, and like, damn it, and then got out?
Anybody else see that dragon go across the road? I'm not the only one.
What sponsor's going to leave me now? You know,
Like, I bet he's like, damn it. Or do you think he's just like straight survival mode? Like, I got to get out of here.
They said he climbed out of the passenger side window.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only way you get out. Look at it. It's on the driver's side.
Is Monster Energy still going to sponsor him? Well, everybody's like, he was sweating his face off in the TGL appearance the other day. When he was on Tuesday.
Yeah, Molly.
I don't know. Anyways, don't.
What if Uber called him and say, hey, all your other sponsors dropped, we'll cover you. Dude, that's epic right there.
My God.
Or Lyft. Give him a lift.
Purple bag.
Yeah.
He should get into driving one of those motorcycles that they race where they have to put their knee on the ground.
No, dude. What about the Lime scooters just in downtown or uptown Charlotte? You know,
what about
around the stadium, the little scooters that you rent?
Oh yeah.
What's that? Not the bobsled one, but the luge where the junk's flying straight into your living room.
I don't like he's worried about privacy, but like they have cars that drive you everywhere with no people in them.
Yeah.
You should just buy one of those.
Yeah.
Well, no,
he can program it himself.
Hey, you don't need a driver if you don't take 73 pills before you go out to drive. How about that at 2 p.m? How about that? Try that one.
I love that one. I think Bio said it was like Tiger driving a car says, looks like a great day for a Percocet. And then it's him upside down. He goes, whoops.
Like, it sucks to joke about it, but at the same time, like, all these people are like, he has to have him because he's in so much pain. I'm like, bull BS, dude. He knows better than that.
It's probably because he's got so much knee pain. You know, he's like, you can't strengthen the knee, so you just got to take pills.
Edge, I'm about to lose it on this show right now. I'm about to lose it, man. I'm about to pull up medical journals right now. We're about to go at it. I got some banners I gotta hang, and then we're.
You did it! Congratulations!
Hang the banners brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Promo code GOATS20 gets you 20% off your creatine, your protein, your BCAAs, super greens. Drink these, Tiger Woods, and then go drive. Okay? Drink something healthy. I just have a bunch of food stuff that made me go, whoa. So let me hang the banner for some food. Colorado Rockies will have donut pizzas at the Coors Field this season. Covered in garlic butter, grated Parmesan, mozzarella, pepperoni, marinara sauce, pesto sauce, and Italian seasoning. I'm sorry. This is not a donut.
Gross.
Okay? Not a donut. Not going to be eating those. Okay? Secondly, Nestle Crunch said you've been pairing Bunch of Crunch, which is an elite snack, by the way. I completely forgot about Bunch of Crunch until I saw this post. People put it in their popcorn. That's genius. I've never done that.
I used to do M&Ms and popcorn when I was fat.
Never even crossed my mind.
Are you kidding me? You get the little chocolatey with the salt.
Look at these things, dude. Now they have a Bunch of Crunch concession dispenser in the movie theaters you can put in your popcorn.
Never done that.
You never put M&Ms in your popcorn? Bro, you're missing out because it warms the M&M up.
He's a
It
Chex Mix
warms.
guy.
I'm telling you, no, dude.
I like
I'm gonna have
popcorn.
to try it, Edge. I'm gonna have to try it.
Put M&Ms in your popcorn. It warms the M&M up, so it's like a little soft, you know. And then you get the chocolatey with the buttery salt, bro.
But where you don't? But do you not get the M&Ms until the very bottom?
Question. Good question.
No, no, you don't.
Really? They stay layered in there?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
If you sprinkle them in on top and just give it like one shake, and then as you're dipping it, they kind of fall through.
Like
and ease
regular
it up.
size M&Ms, or
I only do regular. I don't do that peanut.
No way
or
you could do the
almond.
peanut butter ones, dude. If you could
Yeah.
put
no?
peanut
I'm
butter on
saying
there?
like not the mini M&Ms.
Oh,
like
yeah, not the
regular
ones that
size.
come in the tube.
Yeah, no, just regular ones.
Dude, Tiger Woods eat some of these before.
See, man,
Draft.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm a fat kid at heart. I should just give up all this weightlifting crap and dieting and just hammer food.
Reverse diet advice. Be like, look, you could eat
Yes.
the popcorn, skinny pop without M&Ms, but that's BS, dude. Eat this popcorn that does have M&Ms in it.
Dude, I haven't ate M&Ms in so long because I had this one guy that was in the Marine Corps with me. He was pretty fit, but I always smoked him on PFTs. And he got out of the Marine Corps and went to go be a truck driver. And he says he was popping M&Ms to stay awake, you know, for like the caffeine and chocolate or whatever, to stay awake on long hauls. And we saw him at Marine Corps reunion, dude. The homeboy was probably pushing 450. I mean,
Wow.
he blew up because all he did was just sit and just smash
driving
M&Ms.
that truck, dude. That's
Yeah.
a brutal job. That you develop neuropathy from that because of all the vibration. It freaking overstimulates your nerves and stuff and your positioning. Anyways, Costco hot dog themed bourbon is going viral after being spotted in the stores. The bottle is labeled "I got that dog in me." If you guys go to Costco, I want somebody to Bima who.
I wish I would have known this. We just went to Costco. First
Well,
time I've been to Costco
they don't
in
sell
10
liquor,
years.
and they won't sell liquor in our Costco.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it'd have to be in like a BMO could get it. I bet.
What? They don't do it in South Carolina?
No, not in the Costco. Costco ain't got
What
no
a-
liquor license for South Carolina.
Dude,
What is it?
look
Just
at the
wine? Then?
label on this bottle, dude. It's just
Might
a
be
hot
wine.
dog with a Coke beside it.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
Love that.
I got that.
I was
dog.
I was about to buy the Costco golf balls while I was there too.
Ooh,
should have.
Kirkland's.
Yeah, the
Hot
Kirkland's.
commodity.
This thing's $86, but what a just a genius,
Yeah.
just a genius marketing idea.
$86 for.
Did y'all see this from Kit Kat? There was a rumor going around that they lost tons of Kit Kats somewhere, and they came out and said we can confirm that 12 tons of Kit Kat products were stolen while in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination, Poland. We got a Kit Kat heist on our hands.
12 tons, dude.
They're working closely with local authorities to investigate.
Are you kidding me?
Who wakes up and says, you know what? Let's break ourselves off a piece. And I'm not talking about just one piece. I'm talking about 12 tons. You know what they should do is just break them all in half and just leave this, just like
lay wrappers around the city.
Yeah, dude, just like
God.
what are you gonna do with 12 tons of Kit Kats? Was this the same dude that got teleported to Waffle House?
That's mafia stuff.
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Tiger Woods.
mafia.
I bet Tiger Woods stole it because he was high as shit. Would eat some Kit Kats.
Good gracious.
So Domino's
Right.
Pizza comes out, UK, and says, we would like to share our thoughts and condolences for the Kit Kat following their recent sad news. We're pleased to announce that we'll now be selling a Kit Kat pizza. This is genius marketing.
Hot day, dude.
I don't have anything else. What do you think, boys?
That was good.
Anything else to add?
No.
All right. What a show. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in on a Monday. B. McCormick's here. He came in late. We saw him. There he goes. We did have a good weekend, dude. Hope you had a good weekend, B. McCormick. Good to see you, man. All right, boys. See everybody in a few days. Keep your peepers peeled for those Kit Kats.
Go Bills.
Niners.